Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
A little girl is killed in what appears to be another case of adults leaving children at home with an unsecured gun. Detroit police trying to get answers to a number of questions, including why that girl and her 10-year-old little brother were not at home.
Their mother arrived at the home shortly after the shooting. This happened in the 8800 block of Hayden Street near Joy Road, and that's where we find Megan Woods live. Megan, the police chief has been on the scene talking about what happened, but I know you're also talking with the folks who live there in the neighborhood.
That's right. When we talk to neighbors, they're frustrated, just like police, because we keep hearing this story that children are getting a hold of unsecured guns. And then we talk to neighbors who are really hurt right now because they did all that they could to try and save that 8-year-old's life. Now, police, they're still trying to figure out specifics, like how long were they home alone? Why were those children not at school? If that 10-year-old boy accidentally shot his younger sister, or did that 8-year-old accidentally shoot herself? She was shot twice, once in the shoulder and once in the neck. The mother got back shortly after that, and neighbors were able to put her in their car and drive her to the fire station a quarter-mile away, and from there EMS took that little girl to the hospital. And an 8-year-old killed is a painful reality for neighbors who tried to help and for police who are trying to make sense of it all.
She was a great kid. She was double promoted, and she tried her best to keep breathing.
We tried to help her, but it didn't work out. I just hate that because it's a tragic shooting.
We got child abuse on the scene, and they're going to look at the parental responsibility and all those things that I've said a zillion times. But what does that do to bring the 8-year-old back? Nothing. And then this needs to be the last one.
Yeah, the chief says someone has to be held accountable in all of this. He also reminds gun owners, if you have a gun, you have to be responsible, secure that, especially around children. And we're still working to get answers to so many of those questions we all still have. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
So frustrating that it just keeps happening. All right, Megan.
Gun shop owners are taking extra security measures after smash and grab thieves made off with dozens of guns over the span of just a few days. The break-ins happening at a shop in Westland and another in Dearborn Heights. One of the big questions, are they connected? Sean Lay is live with a story. And Sean, this has the attention of federal investigators as well.
Absolutely. ATF also saying they are connected. One thing we are learning about these smash and grab robbers is this: they travel with their own armed security to pull these off. We are speaking one-on-one with the ATF tonight. They're very concerned about the 100 guns now on the streets. A work crew is not only repairing a massive hole in the front of Armed in Michigan gun shop on Wayne Road in Westland, they're fortifying the building, working to protect against what happened here early Sunday morning. A planned attack on Armed in Michigan in the form of plowing a Kia SUV through the front, and 10 men rush in to steal thousands of dollars worth of high-end weapons. This crew even had their own security team outside on the lookout while the smash and grab went down. Hours later, the very same thing happening at this gun shop in Dearborn Heights on West Warren Avenue. Not once, but 2 times, smashing through, stealing guns, then coming back and smashing through the boarded up front of the business again. Now 100 or more high-powered guns are on the streets, and there is a rush from law enforcement to track down the men, track down the guns before this happens again. Spencer Wong owns Armed in America in response to this massive break-in operation. Today he's doing something he's never had to do before.
And now we have 24/7. Well, at night we have security, armed security at night now.
Armed security.
Until everything's back up and going, yes.
We also spoke one-on-one today with the man in charge of the ATF here in Detroit. It's a round-the-clock effort to solve the case.
Frankly, we're going to catch them. If you want to be a part of this, you want to be part of the solution, we ask you to call in.
Back here live, ATF now with a $20,000 reward. Here's how you can submit tips. They say call 313-202-3400 or 888-ATF-TIPS or email atftips@atf.gov. There's also an app used for anonymous tipsters, reportit.com. Again, $20,000 ATF reward here. Full court press, they say, to try to get these guys before they strike again, and they are warning all gun shop owners to be ready. Back to you.
Okay, Sean, thanks.
New numbers from the state health department on the new COVID-19 cases across the state. Michigan reporting today more than 18,000 new cases over the past 7 days, a bit higher than last week when the number was pretty close to 16,000. Remember, those numbers, though, do not include home testing results. Those are most often not reported to the state. State is also reporting 196 new virus-related deaths. Always a reminder, the virus can be still very serious in some cases.
All right, let's get you caught up on your forecast, and we've had not too bad of a stretch here of milder temperatures.
Look at the color there.
Wow,
just
beautiful
sky over the downtown right now, Kim.
I know, isn't that just gorgeous? We've got those nice puffy white fair weather cumulus clouds. Looks like a painting or a picture. It's so beautiful, and it's staying for quite a while. I'm actually pretty shocked at the future forecast. I can't wait to show it to you a little bit later on in the show. No rain in the near term. 80s making a comeback, and it's going to feel a lot like summer by the weekend and next week. In fact, you look out to the west, look at the heat. 88 in Kansas City, 79 in Des Moines, 80 in St. Louis, and we are going to be warming up here. It's below average for one more day. That's today. Average high is 76, and we're only in the low to mid 70s, but that's going to change here over the next several days. A few clouds out to the west. If you live in Howell, Brighton, Ann Arbor, you are getting the clouds. The rest of us mostly clear, and under those clear skies, we are going to drop down tonight into the 50s. So still cool when you send the kids to the bus stop, 57 degrees, but then mostly sunny skies in the afternoon tomorrow and a high of 80. One of the best ways to keep up with the forecast in between our newscasts is to download the Forewarn Weather app. And you can plug in your city, and it'll tell you when it's going to rain, what the temperatures are, and much, much more. So download the Forewarn Weather app today.
Okay, Kim, thank you. The carpet's been put down, the displays are going up, and the North American International Auto Show is almost ready to roll.
And President Biden's going to be in town tomorrow for a sneak peek, but there's at least one new vehicle we get to see before he does. Business Center Rod Maloney live downtown after getting a sneak peek at that vehicle. Rod?
Well, Devin, there are three different outdoor venues, right? You got Hart Plaza, Campus Martius, and here, the Spirit of Detroit. And if you look right behind me here, you can see them kicking off this year's auto show after a 3-year hiatus. They're going to be showing us the new 300C, but we had a chance to show it to you first. From the day they unveiled the updated 300C back in 2005, it's been popular. Some of the business say it's gotten a little old and tired, but you might want to reassess that considering the newest iteration. Chrysler brand CEO Chris Fuel tells Local 4.
The 23 model year is going to be the last year for this version of the 300, and we wanted to send it off in style, so we created this special Buzz model 300C, bringing back the 6.4-liter Hemi V8 for the first time since 2014.
The 300C has a long Detroit heritage. The 1957 version had tail fins and such a classic look. It's been featured in movies for years. Knowing that, Fuel is proud to have this one kick off the newest version of the North American International Auto Show.
And Detroit is the city that made Chrysler in many ways. So it's really heartening for us to be able to be here to kick off the week.
Mayor Mike Duggan did his traditional walkthrough and walked virtually every inch of the place, excited to have the show back.
You're going to be able to drive electric vehicles, test drive them yourself outside. You're going to be able to be chauffeured inside to try out different vehicles, and you're going to see the first wave of what I would call the Jetson cars, the vertical takeoff and landing vehicles.
Now, there's a decidedly different feel, mainly because we're not wearing parkas out here. It's September. The weather is hospitable, and they intend to use every bit of that to help make this a great new year. Back to you.
Okay, so Rod, if this is an experiment, does that mean there are things they wanted to do this year but couldn't?
Yeah, the mayor led on that they had tried but didn't have enough time to get together an automation track. In other words, you can sit in an automated vehicle and drive around on the track and do that, because automation is certainly down the line, and they're trying to get ready for that. And so they're already in preparation for that for next year.
Okay, Rod, we appreciate it.
You don't look like you missed the snow, Rod. You're doing just fine there.
No, I'm good.
We won't either.
We have special live coverage of the charity preview coming up Friday night. I'll be joined by Rhonda Walker and a lot of special guests for an hour of the glitz and glamour, and of course, all of those beautiful cars. All starts at 7 p.m. live from the TCF Center. I hope you'll join us.